And welcome everyone to ValoRec. We are back. We are alive once again with mixed matches. Oh goodness, it's week 2. I got C and K with me, and we got a couple matches coming your way today.
Yeah, we got a couple good matches, and they're kicking things off right off the bat here. We can already see them trying to get this offensive moving here. We're going to get that bomb push over the map as fast as we can. Looks like they want to try to prioritize the B side of the map, but they got that mid control pretty quick.
I mean, it's going to be tenacious. In the back is going to be cleaning up, and that push went straight through basically to the other side, and that's going to... No, Destin, not like this! Alright. That's messed up. That's one way for that to happen.
Is that actually Destin?
That is Destin.
No, there's no way! They did my boy! That's one of my casting duos over on COD. Oh, man. You know what? I'm not surprised.
Well, that is unfortunately... I mean, they do end up coming out on top in that round, despite the sacrifice of Mr. Chainsaw with the knife in the back. Unfortunate for them, but on the other side, we are going to be ready. It's going to be 1-0 up, 100 Dweebs to start this one off. On the side of 100 Dweebs, you got Tenacious, Thief, Mr. Chainsaw, Wahoo, and Mustard Corpse. On the other side for Tuna, we have Kobafer, Hotbox God, Toodles, Ava Cyrax, and LVV. And it's going to be, once again, just another mid-push. I mean, it's going to be all in Mustard Corpse here on the ladder, it looks like.
Yeah, Mustard Corpse trying to hold things down with the smoke, going to prevent him from being able to push out or anything here. We are going to see Tuna pushing their way through that B-side heaven pretty quickly here for the most part. We're going to get to that back CT very quickly, but guess what? They're going to get caught out by Tenacious D, but they also got a teammate over there to help out. That's going to be Thief. And they're pretty much just getting funneled into a few players here. A couple of them going to get a couple kills. I mean, they get one before getting taken down, and I mean, 100 Dweebs, this is a solid squad right here. They do a great job collapsing on the enemy there. In fairness, they kind of like walked into them, but they did a good job helping their teammates out, not giving anything up on the map in the process.
Yep, and it was a team ace 2, whole team effort, everyone across the board contributing. This is now going to be, I mean, it was a partial investment by Tuna in the last round. Unfortunately, that does mean some of the players are not able to bring rifles into this round. So we're going to see how exactly this is going to go forward. I mean, we're going to see 2 Spectres, a Stinger, and 2 Vandals. It looks like they're setting up for a pretty heavy A hit here. Because we're going to be on board with Avis. There you go. The smokes and the boosts are going to come out. They're going to go rolling forward here. Despite, I believe, the smoke coming out from the back. And oh no, they didn't even clear the site. That's going to be Tenacious finds 1, but 2 get traded back. And it's now going to be a 3v4 retake here as the players from the side of 100 Dweebs have to get across the map.
For Tuna there, maybe doesn't start the best as far as clearing your corners, but they end up getting that 2-for-1 trade, so it works out in the end. Now the retake for 100 Dweebs. Looking like it's going to be a little sketch as Wahoo going to get taken down. Now down to the last 2 players. I mean, it's going to be a little tough. Yep, gonna both get taken down relatively at the same time, and Tuna with a big round on the board. Never want to go down 3-0, but they're able to get their guns there, and they pick up a big round. Obviously, after that first and second round loss there, it's kind of tough on eco, but once you get to round 3, you can get your rifles. You can kind of get yourself right back into the game. It gives you that opportunity to get right back into it.
Yep, we're going to see Tenacious. It's going to be full rifle buy across the board now for the side of 100 Dweebs. They were like, all right, we got rid of the LMGs. We had our bonus round. We're all happy. Did some damage, maybe not enough as you would like to in their sort of half buy, but now all the rifles are coming out. And Toodles is running a Stinger. So, you know, a classic. LVV, what is this dynamic crosshair, sir? That's a very confusing crosshair. Mustard Corpse will be the one player here set up mid. There's actually... Oh, I was going to say there's no Sage, but no, Tuna is running 1 Sage, so it's usually somebody that you see very often here on this map. But we're going to see how this is as the players are going to be moving forwards here.
Oh, yeah, we see Tuna trying to make a move through mid. Once again, they're going to push over towards those ropes. Big pick right there out of LVV. This gives them the opportunity to open up to really either side they want to here. The bomb going towards B heaven, the rest of the team for the most part going towards A heaven. They're getting their kills on the map right now. Going to be up in that 3v5. The R100 Dweebs got to try to hold down a site here, but kills back and forth right there. The bomb rotating back over to A because they know they got the site clear. This bomb should get planted momentarily, and now 100 Dweebs has to do a 2v4 retake once again. And I mean, this is a brutal one.
I mean, the utility is just going to delay them for
Spike
so long.
planted.
There's so many corners for them to try to clear here. They're going to go around one. Mao's going to find one, but it's going to go so very weak here as a result of that. They're probably going to get peeked out there. Hotbox is going to find that. It's going to be Thief now in the 1v3. Still a little bit of time and is going to try to go for us, but is going to have to move shortly. They're actually all looking the wrong way. I think now LV just about to turn the corner. Spotted one. Is not going to get the second. Avis Cyrax is going to close that one out. And Tuna is going to win that gun round as well. They're going to tie it up at 2-2, and that might actually force some buys here, or a save coming out of the other side.
Yeah, Hunter Dweebs going to be up in that eco pretty much all game long, but now things are starting to take a little bit of a turn in favor of Tuna. I mean, winning 2 rounds in a row will definitely do that, and especially winning 2 rounds in a row by killing everyone on the other team, right? Helps you out a lot eco-wise. I mean, we see guys pulling out stingers, shorties, you name it right now. It's going to get very interesting. Got a very interesting combo here. We got a Spectre, a Stinger, a Sheriff,
Oh, there's
a shorty, and another Sheriff.
We saw a lot of shorty action yesterday, I can tell you that. There was definitely a lot of that on the stream. Those teams were pulling that out left and right, and there were some rounds where it was a little inexcusable how many shorty kills happened, but, you know, it is what it is. It happens. We're going to see the push is going to come through here, and, I mean, it looks like they're just going to go straight through the smoke. They're going in completely dry almost, and they're going to find one. Tenacious finds one in from the back of the site here, and is not going to get that blind off. The flank will come through. That's going to be all players on site, and now the retake is going to have to come through from 100 Dweebs once again. But, I mean, 1 kill, not that bad. You'd like to at least get a second here, but maybe they might not have the opportunity, and the flank comes in, but again, 2v4, and not a lot to do here.
I mean, this is a tough situation if you're Chainsaw here. This is, ooh, he's probably going to try to back this one off and maybe try to save that rifle. I mean, it's not a rifle, it's a Spectre, but still. Nice little pick, though. He's going to have one more, immediately hop back up, gets another one. Now there's a chance, right? He is going to get taken down there. I thought, you know, maybe he's got the ult in the back pocket, but obviously he gets pushed out there. Nice little play out of Toodles, right? Shout out Toodles. Made the play there. But 100 Dweebs now. These 3 rounds in a row. Eco maybe looking a little better than last round, just a little bit, because you did a big save there as a team. But Tuna, I mean, if we look at it right now, their eco is pretty much spiraled. They're going to have 2, 3, 4 rounds here by, even if they start to lose a few lives. So they're going to be doing pretty good. We do see the side of 100 Dweebs. The save last round definitely gets them the rifles they need this round. So let's see what the boys will bring on this one. It'll be nice to stop the bleeding here. That's kind of interesting.
There's nobody home.
It looks like they tried to stack up that A site a little bit more, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah,
I mean mid. Like mid A, yeah.
Yeah, you can see Chainsaw and Thief are both pushing straight through A. They know where this hit's coming. The problem is that is they're going to be anybody nearby. Dude, Wahoo's going to be the first point of contact. Does find 1, but 2 get traded back. I believe that was, yeah, the player back at B as well as the one in heaven, or 1 in hell. So that's going to be 2 down. It's going to be a 3v4 retake here, as Mustard Corpse will be the first point of contact and is gonna spot the Reyna here around the corner.
Yeah, the Reyna is gonna be just chilling. It is gonna be that 4v3. They're trying to get this one pushed back in. 100 Dweebs once again. Players down, but Thief, he's gonna pop that ult if they wait just a couple seconds. But the Brimstone all gonna come in as well. He's gonna pick up 1. He picks up 2. That is not gonna be ideal. Picks up the ult and the kill as well. A Mustard Corpse in a 1v3, make it a 1v2. Gonna get taken down, and I'm gonna tell you what, Toodles, he's that guy, right? He calls in the ult, he ends up getting the kill there over towards Garage, and he gets the Phoenix ult as well. So I mean, how much better than that?
Yeah, I mean, it was kind of an awkward position there, and it was sort of like just 2-for-1 trade, because Thief throws down that Killjoy ultimate and Brimstone ults to respond. And in the process, you also catch Thief, who just kind of gets stuck in the corner. Down goes 1. Chainsaw, not much to do after that, goes down as well. But I mean, if you're 100 Dweebs now, you have 3 ultimates. But, I mean, the other side is more. There's 4 for the side of Tuna. You can see they're going to pop the jet knives. We're going to see if anything, that's going to be a charge straight into heaven. And this is just going right through the throat, basically. Down the middle. LVV's going to find 1. It's all going to be down on towards Tenacious in the back with a Sheriff and a Dream here. And unfortunately, he's going to just burn down and die. And yeah, 2 players remaining. 100 Dweebs now, since those first 2 rounds, is kind of just getting picked apart.
I mean, yeah, pretty much they started out very well on the pistol/eco rounds in general. But now that the eco is a little bit even, it seems that Tuna is very good with the rifles, and they love them very much. Do a very good job playing with those. They win another one there. That's 5 in a row. I mean, Shio, 5 in a row on offense on split is looking pretty good if you're the squad, right? That's exactly what you're looking for. But 100 dweebs here. We're looking to just stop the bleeding, right? We need to get a round on the board. They're probably going to do as much of a buy as they possibly can here. Yeah, they're going to be able to get a couple rifles, it looks like, but for the most part, half the team's still saving. I mean, this is one of those situations where maybe you just got to bet on yourselves, maybe try to buy some rifles as a squad, whatever you can, and just try to get a round win. But we got 2 frenzies, a sheriff, and 2 vandals. We'll have a little bit to work with here. But we see the side of Tuna getting pretty aggressive towards this garage side. Woohoo with the knives with a nice insta pick. Gonna back off as well. Gonna stay alive. The teammates should be able to push in to help out. That's gonna be 3 dead. Oh, dead. And 100 dweebs need a big round, and they get the rifles. They get it all.
Gun here.
I mean, it was... Oh, I was just kind of unlucky, honestly, from the side of Tuna, as there was only 2 rifles on the other side, as well as the jet. And Wahoo just goes huge, finds 1, finds a second 2 on the entry, and then they just get mowed down. I believe it was Tenacious on the site with the 1 Vandal that just mows the entire team down. They went for the fast brush, and it just doesn't work out. I mean, they have plenty of bank. I mean, look at that. Even after this buy and the full round loss, 4 of them have like $5,000. So, I mean, that is kind of ridiculous.
Hey, whatever that eco spirals, it gets pretty crazy, you know? We see
Absolutely.
100 dweebs here, though. They're going to finally have some weapons, but that's not going to matter too much because LVV, the Reyna player here, an absolute beast. Okay, we are going to see the Omen TP out. Just going to try to play with the teammates. So it was actually probably a good move, you know? No reason to get in a 1v5 when you don't need to.
Got them just in time too, because I think the KO knife was coming through just before that, but now it's all going to be on Tenacious, who goes for that flank. Going to be all the way in the back. Is going to spot 1, not going to do anything with it, and that is a flawless round in response from Tuna. So 100 Dweebs takes a flawless, and Tuna goes, nope, all right, we're going to take one right back, it looks like.
I mean, Tuna's got to be pretty close to max cash on each person here. I mean, they got to be getting up there. I mean, that round right there, nobody dying.
Look at that bank.
Yeah, that right there, you're talking round after round after round of taking full-on L's, no kills, no plant, no nothing. You could still buy guns. Like, that's pretty crazy. But they can eco multiple ops if they want to here. But we see the side of Tuna here. What are they going to do? It looks like they're once again going to play pretty aggressive through the mid lane here. You see 100 Dweebs kind of ready for it. They've got a couple players stacked over towards B. The push is going to be going that direction. Woohoo with the first pick. Last time we saw this, things went very well. Is going to back off, try to get some team help here, but look at Tuna still just rushing right on through.
Yeah, they just went all the way into the back. They're going to trade out 2 for 2, it looks like. It's going to be a 3v2 with the bomb all the way in the back here. It's going to be Hotbox as well as Ava Cyrax are going to be the remaining 2 players. That flash is going to be massive. They're going to be able to peek off of that as well. Looking to maybe throw a second one out here. There's 2 players ready, and there you go. Yeah, the flash will come through. They're going to get spotted. Down goes 1. It's all going to be on Hotbox God, who knows that there was a second there, but gets caught from behind by Thief. And that is going to be another round on the board. So 100 Dweebs, I mean, it's just going back and forth here. We're answering back and forth. Not a flawless that time.
That eco, though. It is so crazy.
It is disgusting. I mean,
winning 5 rounds in a row. Yeah, I mean, winning 5 rounds in a row, though, keeping 4, 3, 5 people alive in some of those rounds is so big. Like the amount of eco difference right now is insane, but 100 Dweebs here winning a couple rounds is absolutely massive for them. We see them getting a couple rifles in the save there, but also getting to be able to buy a couple as well. This is a big round for both teams. 100 Dweebs needs to try to win this one here, but we are going to see the side of Tuna taking this one over towards that B garage side a little bit slower than we've seen some of their plays, but they're still keeping that consistent mid push alive as well with their Brimstone and Jet. The push going to be coming in nice and slow towards garage. They don't know who is on site or where they are, so this could get pretty sketchy pretty quick if you're Tuna, but 100 Dweebs looking like they want to try to reinforce this side.
You can see the rotations coming over. They know that there's nobody on that A half. That means it's going to be a full 5v5 contact here. The bomb is on its way. Going to be retreating a little bit back here from garage here, but no, that's going to be the push in towards mid. Down goes the Brimstone as Thief picks up 1. Tenacious finds Hotbox as well, and Kovifer is also going to be in trouble here. Trying to retreat, is going to get caught as well. That's 3 down with no response from the side of Tuna right now, and it's just going to be LVV. And Ava Cyrax is going to be stuck retreating through sewers, maybe making their way towards A. But Mr. Chainsaw is going to be in pursuit here. And they kind of know that, well, if we haven't seen them in a while, they're probably on their way towards A, and that's exactly what's going on here.
Yeah, this is good out of Chainsaw here. Just making sure he watches
30
everything, so doesn't
seconds
give
left.
anything up. But LVV trying to push up that mid lane. Going to pick up a big kill right there on Woohoo. You're going to see Chainsaw. He's going to push for this. Going to get the big kill. Now it's going to be a 1v4. ValoRec going to be in this one all by themselves. Got the knife to work with. That'll give you a little bit of info. Obviously, you've got all your abilities for the most part here. No ult, but I mean, that's, you know, that is what it is. That's tough. Big first pick right there. Now going to be a 1v3. 1v4. A little bit more difficult, so 1v3 going to be a lot more fun. Plenty of time here to work with if you're 100 Dweebs, but they are going to have to get a team push going here. It looks like that's exactly what they're going to do. They spot him out. They get the shots on the board. Things are looking not so great. The kill is going to come in at 100 Dweebs. We'll get the defuse. And they keep 3 players alive, which is exactly what they need as a team. Their eco is not looking great, but it's going to be looking a lot better.
Yep, 100%. They're going to end up going through there. They're going to make a nice dent in the economy as well as we head towards our last round of the half right now. 5-6. I mean, after the string of rounds that was ripped off in a row by TUNA, things were not looking too hot for Heart, but for the side 100 Dweebs that they've recovered, everyone's got enough money for rifles in this round. We have a couple ultimates available as well. The Sage ultimate that I don't think has been used so far this game. The Brimstone ultimate's back up once again. We saw what happened the last time that was online. So we're going to see, and it looks like they might actually try to go for an A side hit this time.
Could be pretty interesting indeed. We do have the Phoenix ult on the side of 100 Dweebs. I'm curious to see how that's going to come in. But TUNA making this nice slow A push. Going to get the info from Mustard Corpse here. He's going to back off. That's the move, right? Just got to make sure you let your teammates know what you saw. Saw 2-3 guys there. Back off. But TUNA's going to know they did get spotted. And this is something we see out of TUNA. Actually, most teams, right? They're still trying to keep that mid push alive because that's very, very important to try to get any mid control you can on this map. It helps you open up multiple sites at the same time. First pick going to come in for the side of TUNA. That's going to be a big opener. Oh, there's going to be a pick right back, though.
Yeah, we're going to see. I mean, everyone is coming in. It's all going to be on Mustard Corpse here. On the site is going to go down immediately. Nothing responding. Who's going to be trapped here into the back spawn. And Kovafur is going to find one on towards Thief as well. So it's going to be a 2v4 on their way back in. Going to destroy that wall. Going to have to peek. And is going to spot Hotbox God, who's just literally just standing out in the open. And Tenacious is actually going to pick that one up from behind. He's going to spot one as well, but they're going to have to move. That bomb is taken. Tenacious does find a second, though. That's a 2v2, and they know at least one's on the site.
Ooh, now going to be a 1v2. Tenacious has to win both of these. He's going to be getting shot at by both right now. He's going to almost win the first one, but he is going to get taken down in LVV. With 3 on the round to win a big one for TUNA. Things are looking a little sketch towards the end of that half, but I tell you what, TUNA, for the most part, you get 7 wins on the offensive side. It's looking really good going into the defensive side here.
Yeah, definitely. We're going to see is, yeah, they're going to head going through the half 7-5. I mean, this used to be a map that was very defensive sided heavy from before. As I mean, now,
well, it's a good thing they reworked it.
I mean, there was a bunch of reworks, and I can definitely tell you I've seen a lot more attacking wins than I've probably ever seen in my life. Like, old Split was like, I don't know how much CS you play, but like, you know how Nuke used to be, where it was like, if you got 2 attacking rounds, that was a good half? Kind of like that.
Yeah,
kind of like that.
I remember how Split was like playing, even like Valorant when it first came out, like how this map like kind of played. It was very brutal. And okay, well, we're going to see TUNA do a really pretty much an insta-chow here to respond against 100 Dweebs. Kill's going to go in their favor. That's a 2-for-1 trade. Kill's still back and forth. One player going to remain on the map. That's Tenacious D. And that's going to be a 1v3. You got one player on TUNA that's going to be kind of weak. That is the Reyna. Well, this is going to be a little sketch now. He's got to push through smoke. They're not going to know he's here. He's being nice and quiet. He's got a chance to maybe get a pick here. But he hears that walking in that back lane, and I think he's a little sketched out. He's got a minute to work with, which is plenty of time to just make a decision here. But that bomb is going to be down right underneath those players' feet.
Oh man, this is going to be a little bit rough. I mean, he's going to walk all the way out to the outside, try to figure out a new angle, might actually try to go through heaven here and try to get to that bomb. But I mean, when you look at the players left, you got 1, you got 2, you got 3 there. LVV's literally standing on top of the bomb. Like, literally right on top of it here. This is going to be an interesting angle that's going to come through, and that is going to be the weak Reyna. That will be the first point of contact here. 2 smokes available and a shadow step. So you can see
30 seconds left.
Tenacious is able to take advantage of any of that. He's going to go around the corner. There's going to be the first. He's going to find one, but there's the trade. Toodles is ready and waiting. And that's going to be an 8th round on the board. So that's, well, that's 1 pistol now each. They're going to trade out pistols, but for the time being. TUNA's looking a lot better on that front in terms of their pistols.
Hey, shout out to TUNA. These guys, it's a good, very good squad here. They're going to be the defensive side now. They are going to they're going to do obviously their light buys here on that second round. They know they have the eco advantage. They're going to try to use that to catapult themselves a little bit further forward in the series here. The map, that is. Getting 2 free rounds, I say free, but getting that second round on the board when you have the eco advantage is very important. See if they can get that done. We are going to see 100 Dweebs trying to push this one through B. It's like 3 through garage, 2 through mid. Pretty standard here, but Hotbox Scott, he's going to be ready with that Sage Wall. Is a thing, the sooner you pop it, usually the better, but he hasn't heard any footsteps or anything. He is probably going to get a little bit of a surprise here. Yeah, they're going to peek him. They're going to take him down, but they're on the wrong side of the wall. So you do get the wall up, but it isn't really going to benefit you. One going to be traded out. That's going to be a nice little trade as well between TUNA and Dweebs in garage.
Oh, and that's going to, and Toodles is going to get picked on the rotation as well. That's going to be 3 players. They might be able to just rotate this out. They don't really need to commit, I think. Yeah, there was just, I mean, Tenacious was just looking for a gun. Look at that. That's 3 SMGs picked up by the side of 100 Dweebs, and they are out. They can do whatever they want. They're going to try to make their way all the way over towards A. You do have Wahoo just clearing everything out. They should be relatively aware there's nobody here, and yeah, they should be able to just walk this right over to A. You can see now, TUNA wondering, oh, okay, maybe someone might be over on the other side of the map, but this is going to be interesting retake. You have 2 Marshals into SMGs.
Yeah, definitely not great, but 100 Dweebs, it looks like, are going to be giving up that heaven control for the most part. I mean, they are going to send Omen up there, so there's going to be someone to try. Well, I mean, he's not even there yet. He's over by ramp, but both these players from TUNA are going to be up towards that top heaven. One going to be watching towards ramp, the other one trying to push through backside here. Tenacious picks up the first one with the Spectre, though. A little bit closer range for a Marshal. Wahoo picks up the other, and that's going to be a nice round on the board for 100 Dweebs. You start the round down eco-wise. You're starting with pistols. The other team has their SMGs. You win it. Now you're going to have the eco advantage, and you have their guns.
Yep, definitely got every. I mean, that's going to be 3 SMGs picked up. You can buy 2 rifles off of that as well. And then that is going to force TUNA onto an eco. They invest in that round. They all have like $2,000, $3,000. Not enough for the full buy. They're going to let it go. Which, in theory, unless a surprise thrifty comes out, this will probably be a 7-8 scoreline going into the gun rounds.
I mean, this is exactly what you love to see, a team that can utilize being down on eco, getting a big round, and kind of catapulting themselves forward as far as making themselves look a lot better for the next 2 or 3 rounds going forward. But now there's going to be one player defending for the side of TUNA towards the B site, but guess what? 100 Dweebs doesn't care. They're going to push this one right on in. That one player is going to be the Jet, going to get taken down. That's 3 big kills for 100 Dweebs. Make it 4. Only one going to remain. That is Toodles. He does have a frenzy, so a chance to maybe make a play. Gets one, going to grab the gun as well. Now in a 1v4.
Yep, I mean, that's going to be a Spectre. I mean, even in the next round, you're probably just trying to get to do as much damage as possible. There you go. That's going to be 2. Both of the rifles for the side of 100 Dweebs are still up, though, and that is basically their priority. You just want to maintain those rifles into the round. Toodles might be going for one of those. I mean, you might as well just go for it here. He's going to walk right into the turret. It looks like he's actually going to get the turret from behind, so could have maybe walked up on that, but he's going to walk right back out, and is actually going to get the rifle. He finds it with 6 HP.
Yeah, he's going to have 2 players left on site, though. He is going to get blinded. One's going to be off to his back left here. Guess what, though, Thief? Being a classic little KJ that she is, going to get a big kill there. You know what? Hey, I love Killjoy, right? You just throw down your mollies, and if anyone comes anywhere near, you just pop it. GG no re.
Yeah, that's all you got to do. You just go, all right, you come up, I hear you near the bomb. Here is a grenade on the ground, and you can do nothing about it. Toodles felt the wrath of the Killjoy. Honestly did pretty good for himself in that round, and
oh yeah,
the course of that
that's
round,
great for an eco round as well. Like for your team, like you start the round, everyone's rocking pistols in your team, being able to pick up a couple kills there, just taking as much eco away from the other team as you possibly can. But now we are going to see both teams here are going to be buying some weapons for sure here. Mustard Corpse trying to peek mid. He's going to find himself quite the surprise. But look at these players from TUNA wrapping through that bottom sewer right now. Things could get pretty interesting for 100 Dweebs. They are kind of somewhat trapped in this back garage, back spawn area at the moment. They don't fully know that, though. Looks like they're still trying to play things nice and slow. They pick up a big kill as well. TUNA kind of feeding into this one a little bit. Not ideal. You are on the defensive side.
Gonna be all on a Kobafer here, and a 1v4 basically has got 9 HP to work with. Not really what you want. Is gonna go for the running drive-by and is gonna end up falling. I mean, this is gonna be LVV on the other side of the map. Probably a save.
Yeah, this has to be a save, right? Your team's really not doing great eco-wise.
Maybe goes for this,
only
but
right
I don't know about that one.
Hey, sometimes you got a full send, right? LVV definitely has that confidence. And
Yeah, but with how much time is ticked off the clock already.
Yeah, I think they're just playing for picks at this point. I generally think that's what it is. LVV is someone we know is very much so capable of doing that. But now he's going to be back enough. Never mind. Going to go top B heaven. He's going to still be playing for a pick here. He's playing for any kind of info as well. The spot one out does get taken down, and now TUNA. It is going to be tied up 8-8 as 100 Dweebs gets a big round there. But TUNA's not going to be looking so good eco-wise. They're probably going to be doing a half buy, or I guess they could force.
Yeah, you can force out.
Light
It
shields
looks
and
like
rifle.
they are going to be thinking about it. I mean, you saw a couple Phantoms and Vandals appear.
Okay.
Now they're gone. So, I mean, they looks like they're going to like kind of half buy into this. Spend a little bit of money. Make sure you have enough to go into the next round with guns. And on the other side, it's just going to be straight rifles. Once again, for the side 100 Dweebs, they evened up the scoreline. They picked up 3 rounds in a row. And that is a Bucky. Okay, please. Toodles, please.
You should run.
Hey, shout out Toodles. He's going to sit inside.
This will be huge.
Okay, this is interesting because this is a fake right now. But we're going to see, look at who's pushing through top B garage right now. That's going to be Oliver. He's going to be pushing through. He's going to spot a couple players out. He's going to get taken down. But this is going to let TUNA know that the push is really over at B. That KJ ult is basically just a distraction. A couple kills coming in for TUNA. A couple players from 100 Dweebs trying to push in. They grab that bomb, push back into garage. Might be trying to rotate this one back out. And know they have A-site control.
Look at the back and forth that's going on right now, just across the board. They're going to see Tenacious is going to find one on towards Hotbox God. And that'll kind of be that rotation once again headed towards A. So it was a fake on A. Then they got the pick B because of contact. They all went back towards B. And now everyone's headed back towards A. This is just back and forth split. That you kind of love to see, honestly. They're just playing it really smart. And the calls are being made. They're good calls. And this should be a pretty free plant here, unless Toodles. I mean, no, Toodles has a bucket. There's absolutely nothing that.
Hey, if anyone pushes this back arch, though, they are done. They are absolutely done. But he's going to call in his ult right now on that bomb plant area. He's not going to pick anything up. He's going to pop his booster. No. He's going to push in, get a kill. Picks up a big gun as well. He's got a Phantom now. He's going to get 2v3. He's just going to go for the defuse.
Right here.
Unfortunate.
Ooh.
Honestly, it might have actually worked, except for the fact that they were ready for that. So unfortunately, that's not going to be the case. He's not going to land that spray, unfortunately. Tenacious is going to find 1/3 on the round for Tenacious, as they're going to finally take the lead. 100 Dweebs is going to take the lead for the first time since the early pistol rounds.
Yeah, this is going to be interesting for 100 Dweebs now. I mean, things are looking very good for you when it comes to overall eco. TUNA here, I mean, hey, they're big vibe and they're ready to win some rounds as well. Nobody wants to lose this many in a row. To see TUNA win 5 in a row on the offensive side. Now we're seeing 100 Dweebs trying to do their best at doing the same. We do see them stacking that mid B side, because so it looks like Dweebs is going to try to take this one back to B. They seem very, very comfortable there. And I don't know who just said notice me in chat, but I do notice you.
Yeah.
Let's
be real. It was probably Destin.
Yeah, it has to be. Ooh, a little 1-for-1
sure.
right there.
I mean, that's going to be the garage fight that seems to be going down basically every round so far. The smokes are going to come out on towards B to make it look like they're making that hit. That does seem to be drawing the players from TUNA over to that side of the map. Except for, I think, the one player as Coverfer is going to get mollied off. I'm pretty sure that was the teammate.
Hey, you know, I'm just trying to make sure nobody gets through, including your own team. Never a bad strat, right? But I don't know if you noticed, but like on this offensive side, 100 Dweebs likes to take their time, right? They like to try to play for picks, which they almost just got one right there towards top heaven. Doesn't end up working out, but they like to play for picks, any kind of info they can before they push in. Whereas TUNA was definitely very quick on the offenses, but also I feel like TUNA's done a good job on this defense, trying to play back, not play too aggressive. I mean, some of the early rounds we could say otherwise, but now as we start to get in there, they're doing a good job playing back. But do you see TUNA trying to test the water? Not TUNA, sorry. 100 Dweebs trying to test the waters right now, figured out where any players are. They can push this one out. We see the ult coming in from the sky. Coverfer going to be top heaven. Hotbox got 2 big kills towards mid. Talk about Battle Sage. Now going to be a 2v4. The bomb, only 18 seconds to get planted. They're making their way towards A.
Yeah, Tenacious might be able to pick off the one here, but the problem is going to
10
be
seconds
Thief is going to
left.
have to get on towards that site. He's going to have to just go straight for the plant, it looks like, and get that bomb down. Toodles is going to be one nearby and is going to be cutting the walk up here. Might is not going to know the angle though, but no, will pick it off. It's all going to be on Tenacious now in a 1v3. Was able to find a pick, but nope, gets shot in the back. Unfortunate. Hotbox God picks up 3 in the round. And that's going to be a defuse. We're tied up 9-9.
It can be tough when you run into a battle stage, I'll tell you that.
The battle stage
And
just went
Hotbox God's
for unison.
work.
Prepare yourselves. We fight.
But that is going to tie things up 9-9. This game has been very back and forth so far. Love to see that on split. Like you kind of talked about earlier, this map originally in the game was very defensively like sided. 100% like defense had pretty much every advantage. But nowadays things are looking a lot more even. You can win on the offensive or defensive side. We do see
Definitely.
100 Dweebs trying to, once again, they love this like B mid area because they can play very slow. They can very patient. They can usually get a pick to play around here. The TUNA, I think, is kind of figuring that out as well.
Smoke.
Yeah,
Right
we're going to
here.
see the smokes coming down. I mean, something to note too is that 100 Dweebs is definitely playing a lot like somebody, whoever is calling the shots over there, has been really meticulous in a lot. Oh, okay, hold on. Look at this push up here from Kovafer. They're just going straight up the middle with the knives and the ghost out as well. Is able to finish off that kill. Somehow gets it. Is not going to get out with the life intact though. Gets traded out 1 for 1. But considering, I mean, that was an ultimate and a ghost, I think, versus a rifle. And they come out the trade. But the battle sage going to work again.
How many kills does this guy have right now?
Well, 5 in the last 2 rounds.
Yeah, right. That's what I'm saying. Like, I love Hotbox God. This guy's been, dude. I mean, he's been around the rec leagues for a while, right? He's very talented when it comes to COD. I am not surprised he's also a beast at Valorant. But now going to be a 2v4 for the side of 100 Dweebs. They're making their way towards A. No one over towards the A side. Obviously, 100 Dweebs has no idea of this. LVV actually going to be top heaven. For some reason, I thought she was deep ropes, not like top ropes. But he's going to be over here watching this ramp push right now.
30 seconds left.
You see TUNA.
There.
Doing a good job here. I mean, they're staying over towards that B side. They are going to start rotating over. They did hear that ability go off. That was going to be fusing her like bots there. But LVV spots one going in, gets the second one. Now it's going to be a 1v4. Look at the push immediately coming in. Thief going to be in a 1v4 situation. Has to try to get some picks here. First one pushes in. That's Toodles picking up the big kill, and the defuse will come in as well.
There we go. It's going to be a 10th round on the board for TUNA. They have so many ultimates online as well. You got the Revive, you have the KO ult, you have the Reyna ult. A lot to work with. That's a nice push-up picture going on over there. As, I mean, if you look on the other side right now, you're going to have a couple ults online as well for the side of 100 Dweebs. Still a decent economy here. I think it's going to take about one more round here to break this. But for right now, I mean, they are trailing, and that is an issue. If you're the side of 100 Dweebs, you're beginning to run out of rounds to kind of trade back and forth. It's been, you know, very back and forth for most of this game, but at some point, you're going to run out of time, unless, you know, we send it to overtime, and then we're sitting here forever. But
Just back and
I'd
forth.
rather not,
Back and forth.
personally. I'd rather not.
Got to keep it moving, right? So TUNA once again on the defensive side here, taking things nice and easy, as they should. 100 Dweebs doing the same. They were waiting for maybe an instant push. Obviously, the knife as well from KO there. Mustard Corp's going to be the first one in. Actually, Jet went first, but, you know, hey. Kovafer wanting to get pretty aggressive through mid again. Toodles, he's trying to just bait someone out here. He's going to know the team's coming in. He's going to pop his molly, gets taken down. That's a big first pick for 100 Dweebs. They've got a chance to get the site control, but guess what? Immediately traded out. 2 big kills there on the board for 100 Dweebs, making it a 4v2.
Spike planted.
Yep, it's going to be the Battle Sage, Hotbox God, and LVV, the duo, in a 2v4 retake situation here. Don't know how much utility you're going to have to deal with right now. You're going to have Chainsaw here watching up towards the top. They're going to have the mollies out and ready as well, with Thief all the way in the back to basically guarantee their round. So unless they end up finding the mollies and destroying, but no, that is going to be another one falling. It's going to be down all on Hotbox God from up top. Not able to finish the kill. Mustard picks up 2 and gets away with probably 10 HP. Oh, wait, 10 exactly. Well,
hey,
skin of the teeth, right?
Yeah. But 100 Dweebs here, that was like their like force buy round, right? They all bought rifles. I think the highest anyone had left over was like 900 and something. Okay, definitely not the case, but I could have sworn like they had like no money. They had multiple people under 500, so But that winning that round, saving like 2-3 rifles there, but also only having to buy a couple is going to help a lot. But TUNA, they had plenty of cash in the bank, but they had to go get a loan and spend it.
It's all going to be on LV, who's going to say, hello, don't want to deal with that. They're going to know that LV's on the site here. The Reyna eye is going to go out, try to cut out some vision, but that's going to be both blinds used and nothing really gained off of it. Not able to peek around from that. There's going to be players swarming the site now from the side of 100 Dweebs. That's going to be one pick early. That's going to be pretty big. They're going to go for the plant without clearing this, though. And LV's going to find a second.
Oh, I feel like this is the second time we've seen this so far this game. One from each team now. That bomb, that Killjoy ult is going to be coming in, but look at that. Phoenix on the site, going to get a big kill. That's Chainsaw. Now going to be a 2v3. The Brim ult comes in. That thing is always deadly. Chainsaw, though, going to have a multi. Going to be able to heal here. Nice little classic Phoenix, but I mean, look at that. Our boy picks up 3. Only Brim going to be left. That's Toodles. He picks up the first one. Now going to be a 1v1. Chainsaw versus Toodles. Who will get the 11th round on the board for their team?
Two smoke. Oh, I was gonna say 2 smokes to use, might be able to take advantage of it, but nope, it's just gonna peek. Instead, Toodles is gonna pick that one up, and they're gonna retake the lead once again at 11-10. This map, honestly, just coming down to the wire right now, and it's a great first map for us to start off on.
They put me in charge.
We're on time as well, which is pretty awesome. Toodles is doing a fantastic job with the clutches. The Oni Phantom, shout out Oni 2.0, that's on the way. That's gonna be a skin bundle.
I can't wait. It's my favorite.
We're gonna be picking that up. Every skin, every one that comes out is your favorite, though.
No, that's not true at all. Okay, maybe a little bit. But Oni specifically, when the first Oni package came out, that was the first like package I think I ever bought, like way back. But so I'm really excited for the second one to come out. It looks like it's releasing with a really cool sword and everything. So
the sword looks great. The animation
looks
on that
amazing.
is so nice.
Are you kidding me? I can't wait to spend $1,000 on it. I mean, what? That's what it feels like every time. I tell you what, Hotbox God there. Pop that wall in mid. We see 100 Dweebs trying to make their way towards A. Got a little bit of util to work with here. You got the Jet and Phoenix ult if needed. The Thief going to be able to get on site here. Going to be blinded as well. The Wolf coming in. And the teammate, that's going to be a big help as well as Thief gets the kill, but 2 immediately get traded out. Some kills back and forth here. And looks like overall the trade's somewhat in favor of 100 Dweebs, but the flank coming in is going to be very important here. TUNA trying to do their best to get this bomb down. Not TUNA, 100 Dweebs.
Sneesh on his flank. He's going to find one. Looking for the second, but no, it's all going to be on Toodles now. In the 1v1 here against Mustard Corpse, has no idea other than knows that they're on site, is going to try to just walk around the outside here. There's still a fair amount of time left on that spike right now, ticking. And it was, I mean, last position was both known to both sides. They should know approximately where the other player is. Mustard Corpse is going to be looking up towards heaven still and might repeat this. There you go. There's the peak. And Toodles is not going to repeat a second time. It's going to be 11-11 tied up. Oh, we are going the distance.
Hey, make a wish.
You're right.
Yeah,
You're right.
sorry. But 100 Dweebs versus TUNA right now. Looking absolutely amazing on split. Both these teams are ready to go. We see 2 ults on either team right now. 100 Dweebs once again doing their classic, their default as a squad, right? They like to send that B garage and a couple mid, but it looks like they're playing even further back this time. Maybe even, okay, I thought they were going to send someone all the way around for a second there, but Hotbox God does the good thing here. He walls off that mid. Cubbifer are going to push right on through. I don't know if 100 Dweebs will be expecting this. Doesn't look like it. Nope, they're just going to peep it. Oh, no! Wahoo with the flick is able to pick that one up, gets healed up in the process as well. I mean, it almost seems like 100 Dweebs is just ready for the conditioning there. They knew the knife was coming. They were all positioned far enough back that they didn't have to worry about it. Hotbox, though, is going to provide the support from up top, and Ava Cyrax are going to survive on the site. Battle Sage has arrived once again, but so has the Killjoy, who's going to find 2. Hotbox finds a 3rd, and is going to get peeked out, though. That's going to be another one down, and LVV on the flank with a Spectre is going to be the last one left. Make it a 1v1, though. He gets the Phoenix on the ult return. Going to be able to get an actual gun here. Tenacious versus LVV. The gun battle we've been waiting for. 2 very talented players here. 100 Dweebs has the advantage with bomb down time on their side. TUNA doing the retake. Obviously a 1v1. Tenacious going to be able to sneak through back to B main. LVV might have a chance to make a play here, but is going to pretty much have to hop that bomb. Should be able to get first tick here. Play for this kill. Well, shots back and forth. Tanisha's though going to win that one. Hey, I'm not going to lie to you. I feel like this is going to be back and forth until we're like 18-18 or something.
Well, you know, that will throw us very much off schedule. So, I mean, ideally, no. But I mean, honestly, it's been such a good match so far that I really wouldn't complain at the end of the day. It's been fantastic right now. Tanisha is going to clutch up for the squad. And, I mean, everyone's basically just had their moments. It's been great so far. We're going to check what the buy is looking like. And for Tuna, it is not looking hot at all. That is 4 Spectres and a single rifle to go to work with.
Hey, but Hotbox God gonna have that rifle, and you know that man can do a lot. Cover trying to get pretty aggressive as well. I don't know how this is gonna work out. Not gonna work out at all. The ult is gonna be gone. Tuna still has 3 ults to work with. 100 Dweebs gonna have 2 as well. Hotbox God, he's gonna back off. He knows the push is coming towards this B side. He's gonna let his teammates know. But look at this mid pressure right now coming in from Tuna. Only 4 players left on the team. 3 of them going to be mid. LVV going to be the first one there to chow. Gets 1 kill. Going to try to heal, but that's Mustard Corpse with 2. Make it 3 on the round. Now it's going to be a 2v4. ValoRec and Hotbox have to get this one done. 100 Dweebs, they're not looking like they want to leave. They like this mid B side.
That's going to be the last player left. He's going to find one. Is almost going to find a second, but no. Wahoo's going to finish it off with... I'm pretty sure it must have been like 3 HP at the end of the day during that transition. But hello, welcome back everyone to ValoRec. We are here on map 2. This is going to be 100 Dweebs pick after taking map number 1. And I mean, honestly a great game. It was 13-11. Very close all the way through. We do have a substitution as well. Jeff Yos is in for Mr. Chainsaw. Unfortunately, there will be no more noticing of Mr. Chainsaw the rest of this night, as they're out, but we're going to be set to go. It's going to be 100 Dweebs on the defense, Tuna on the attacking side right now. And the Battle Sage is back.
Hey, shout out the Battle Sage. But I do got to say, not having Destin in this lobby cannot hurt anything. That is for sure. Having him be in the Twitch chat is always better regardless, because he's going to have some very unique things to say. But we are going to see 100 Dweebs. Looks like they're doing that mid push, but guess what? Little dart coming in. They are going to shoot it, but it is going to ping 2 people before it gets shot. Tenacious going to be pushing back over to help out the squad. Some kills back and forth, trades back and forth, but guess what? 100 Dweebs on top of that. Battle Sage, the only one left.
Gonna be all the way through the spawn as well. He's gonna find one onto Thief in the back. He's gonna be taking some shots here. He's gonna find a second before going down to the Ion Sheriff of Wahoo. So at the end of the day, 2 players left standing, and you're gonna see, oh, that's a nice classic right there. That's gonna be a fair amount to start off. A good start coming out of the side of 100 Dweebs here, as I definitely saw Thief's name, went to switch to Thief, but I mean, I was like, Killjoy. The Killjoy is not Thief in this game. It is actually Viper, so I'm getting tripped up here on stream. But it is all right. We're doing okay. And, I mean, another pistol round win for 100 Dweebs. The last time this happened, they won the first 2 and lost 6 straight. So we're going to see if they're going to, you know, prevent that from happening once again.
Yeah, the secret is just lose round 2 and you're good to go. 100 Dweebs is going to have a slight eco advantage on this round. So they're going to have a little bit better weaponry to deal with here. Tuna trying to get this one pushed in over towards B. They got 2 players pushing over as the other 2 kind of went through mid. They're going to get popped out here by KJ, who's going to pick up the first kill. Going to be a couple more over here to deal with. Kills back and forth on the map. Thief trying to figure out where these guys are at. Going to get get some nice damage off there. But he's got 1 player behind, 1 player up top, and a player in front. Completely surrounded if you're Thief right now. Is going to get taken down by LVV, and that's going to be a 1v3 for Mustard Corpse, but he's on raise.
I mean, this was just straight pistols into Spectres, basically, and the Spectres are not doing it today, it looks like right now. There's going to be a push-up. LVV's going to be watching the back, and Mustard Corpse trying to figure out where to go here. Something interesting to note as well is that 100 Dweebs is not running a Sage. They're running double Duelist instead. So that's going to be interesting come their attack half, because that does make it rather difficult to get that spike down. But, I mean, Mustard Corpse is going to have to figure out where exactly to go. There's 2 players that are very weak. And actually, all 3 have taken damage versus a full 150 health bar here. But Spectres have been picked up. We're going to see. I mean, there is very little time, actually, now.
Yeah, really not a lot of time to work with. Honestly, you're going to probably have to try to save this weapon if you can. Looks like that is what is going to happen right now, but you got to watch this back alley. It's going to be 2 back snow. Doesn't get either of them. LVV with another pick. And TUNA, I mean, you go into this one with only pistols and you come out with a bunch of Spectres. I mean, that's looking pretty good. A round win and Spectres, right?
Yeah, I mean, that's the force. I mean, it wasn't even a force, honestly. It was basically just a thrifty round going into that. They're able to pick up a couple rifles and are going to be bought up here, as well as the Spectres that you carried over. You're going in a pistol, so the Spectres are actually going to be great. You can just run those up at the front of your group, and you're going to try to do what you can to the pistols. This is going to be a 5-man stack coming from the side of 100 Dweebs here over towards A, and that is exactly where it looks like TUNA's ahead of their way. And something to note too is that there is going to be, everyone's going to get spotted here. You're going to see the shock darts coming through. That's going to be a couple of kills and one from behind. They're going to catch the last player there. It's going to be one left. And down they go. So they do a decent amount of damage with the pistols and classics, but at the end of the day, that's only going to be one player from TUNA dropping, and they're going to take the lead.
You're going to take the lead indeed. Going to be up 2-1. Have a lot of eco in the back pocket and a lot of weaponry to deal with as well. But if you're 100 Dweebs, you now have the opportunity to buy rifles here, and we are going to see them do that. But TUNA, that early game eco definitely spiraling at the moment. If they can win another big round here, it'll be a little bit out of control. But 100 Dweebs, you've got your rifles, you've got your util, you're on the defensive side, you've got the opportunity to make it happen. TUNA looking like they might do a little bit of a mid push once again. We'll see if they predict the dart this time. They do get it taken down before anyone gets pinged. And the push is fully alive.
If you see, that's going to be the dash straight into tube as well. There is... Don't know if there's going to... I mean, there's going to be a turret here at the point of contact, and that will signal that, hey, this is here. They're going to start backing up. Or maybe, no, that is actually going to be Tenacious. Going to get caught out in the window. Will get traded out, though. So that's going to be a 1-for-1 trade. Spectre for rifle here. You're going to see the Raise nade come through, but the players are on their way to the B site. Basically been given up, except for Thief here in the back. He's not going to be spotted, but no, that's going to be Avis Cyrax just dropping down. Pops the head off of Thief, it looks like, and is even going to teleport back in towards Kitchen, but will go down. It's going to be 3v3 here.
Yeah, 3v3 indeed. You're going to see Mustard Corpse pushing through the top there with Raze. Got the bot going first. I'm picking it up with that. But, ooh, going to get some nice info for the team there. They get a pick. They are going to be a trade on the map, though. They're going to lose their teammate there. This bomb is planted. Toodles, he's watching from back snow. LVV going to be over towards that back yellow area. And Mustard trying to push this one in now by himself.
Yep, unfortunately, I mean, that is going to be picked from the back. That's going to be Toodles there. Knows Toodles is back there. And with the bomb ticking, not going to do much with this. They're just going to leave. Actually, doesn't know where that bomb is, and is not going to win that gunfight either. All the shots go over the head of LVV. Who gets out? They keep 2 players alive. And there we go. Into round number 5 we go with a 3-1 lead for TUNA.
And can we just look at the scoreboard here and just look at the eco real quick? If you're the side of TUNA, you got basically unlimited cash at the moment. You only got really one player with less than 4,000 there. Whereas you look at the other side here of 100 Dweebs, I mean, we're doing half buys, we're buying pistols. I mean, we see Frenzy, Sheriff, Stinger, Spectre. Like, it's not looking great. But this, if we know anything from last game, these are the rounds that 100 Dweebs wins.
Yeah, for some odd reason, too, is that it just seems to be the one that they win. Mustard Corps will get tagged up by that Sova dart. The recon dart comes through. The nade will fire over the top, and that will get the drone as well. So a bit of utility denied. So right now, TUNA doesn't really know how many players they're walking into at the moment. So we're going to see where they end up going with this. As they're going to... The push will start coming through. They're going to get some pings here, it looks like. Some shots are going to go through the top, and I mean, right now, TUNA's a little bit held up. They haven't found any picks really from their side.
Yeah, no picks at all, but there we are going to finally see one from LVV. We see them rotating back, but guess what? They run into Thief's Frenzy. It is going to make things a 3v4. Remember, it is an eco round for the side of Dweebs, whereas TUNA does have their full buy, but guess what? Mustard comes with a pick, gets a lot of damage off on LVV as well, but the res going to come in from Hotbox. Going to bring things back to a 4v3. LVV still very weak here, but this B site for the most part is open. One is going to be in that back snow hall. That's Mustard Corpse. Has his ult to work with if he wants to, and he hears a lot of footsteps.
Yeah, 30 seconds left. They're going to be gotta walk around. There is going to be rifles, I think, recovered, and that's going to be a shot just barely missed by Mustard Corpse's Covert takes that one down, but Jeffrios is going to come in from the back with the Spectre. This is a significant amount of damage, and they know that there's a player behind him as well. It is going to be Toodles walking in from the back. I think Toodles is like guarding that rifle and is going to go down as well. This is 2v2 now. This is very doable here. If you're the side of 100 Dweebs, they're going to recover a rifle as well off of this. Wow, who's going to find one? It's all going to be on Hotbox God, who finds one. Looking for the players on the defuse here. Wahoo can keep going on this. It's not planted for him, and they're going to get it.
Oh, no. And 100 Dweebs stays with it by getting... Oh, okay, well, they get the kill there at the end as well, but they stay with it by getting the eco rounds over and over and over again. We saw it on the split. Now we're seeing it here on the icebox. Eco rounds just make your team better by default. I don't know what it is. It's just, we see a lot of these teams on the eco rounds, they get very aggressive, obviously, with their little submachine guns, which is like how you got to play with them, right? If you have a Spectre or a Stinger, you got to be up close and personal, like it's a shotgun practically. And they do a good job playing around that, but now TUNA still plenty of money to work with, so they are going to get their full buys. Obviously, we're going to see 100 Dweebs have a couple rifles as well, along with their subs, but look at Wahoo. He wants to get aggressive, but he's going to end up backing out. Looks like TUNA trying to get this 5-man push in through A. They only have one watching mid. That player can rotate back very easily. They send in the drone for some info. They are going to get that.
Nowhere to run.
There comes the ult.
Doesn't look like it ends up getting a ping. That should get a one tag, though, on towards Mustard Corpse. Will take some damage there. But this should end up clearing out the site for the side of TUNA. They're going to get in here. They're going to be tagged. And there's going to be a Raze ultimate over the top. It's going to find two. Two are going to go down inside the pit. As they're going to throw out the nade as well. I think Avis Cyrax is going to walk right over that as well. And that's going to be a friendly shock dart kill, actually, inside. They're going to find one here. Drop down on towards the jet. That will be Cobra for going down as well. But, I mean, with the Viper's Pit out right now, this is going to very heavily change up. And, oh, Avis Cyrax saw the gun in the gun.
I think his shoulder went in. His shoulder must have gone in just barely, but Thief looking for these two players in here. Trying to figure out what's going on. Oh, we're going for the team shouts there, okay. But Thief going to go for the defuse, is going to get spotted out. Now it's going to be a 2v1. Last player alive is going to be Tenacious, picks up one. Now in a 1v1. The first tick, I don't believe, is through or anything like that. But that's LVV picking up the kill. You pop the smoke, you might as well get the kills in it. It's not smoke, it's gas, but still.
Yeah, I mean, that's going to be a big win from TUNA as they're going to once again retake the lead. So they lose the round in the last one to the defuse that was snuck in off to the side. And then once again, I mean, they threw down both Viper's Pits were committed in that round as well. There was a lot of ultimates used. You had the Raze ult, you had a Sova ult, you had both Viper ults, and you had the Jet Knives all coming through in that round. So 5 ult investment combined between the two sides. And at the end of the day, it's going to be TUNA walking away barely. We're back to ecos. And I mean, if anything, this just makes 100 Thieves better, or 100 Dweebs better from what we've seen. That's going to be the Yoru ultimate popped as well. But with everyone on pistols, it's just whatever.
Yeah, I mean, if you're 100 Dweebs right now, you're calling out to your teammates, hey, by the way, Yoru is, he just walked through B. I don't know where he went, but never mind. We know exactly where he's at. He's dead. That rifle is going to go in favor of 100 Dweebs. The trade is going to come in, though. TUNA going to pick up one of their own. It's going to be a 4v4 on the map. Jeff Eos from the back. He's going to launch that dart in there, trying to get some info. And them shooting it is info enough. LVV with one almost gets a second, but Thief, who picked up a gun, going to get a big one. 100 Dweebs, who started the round with literally pistols, now should have 2 rifles.
Yeah, you're going to have a pair that's going to be in the hands of both Wahoo and Thief. As the rotation is now coming towards A, you're going to still have the Sova here. And that was a foot spotted, I think, by Thief. So Thief should know that Toodles was nearby. But with the spike plant going down, they should know it's on the other side of the map. Off they go. It's going to be 2 rifles and a classic here on this retake. Headed in towards B here. And we're going to see, I mean, right now, Cobeford not the healthiest, you could say. Toodles is going to be all the way in the back with a pair of shock darts. And the recon as well is going to launch that one out off the rip. Not going to spot anything, but I mean, the Sage Wall is also going to delay quite a bit here at the moment.
It is indeed, but Hotbox God, he's going to have a couple players push him out. He goes for the first one, doesn't quite get it. His teammate's now going to have to clutch this one up. Now it's going to be a 1v3. The person with only 37 HP's got to get it done. Picks up 2, but the third one comes in, picks it up. Jeff Eos, this guy's been clutch all day long. Is he going to get it? No.
Nope. 0.45, the player that was on the bomb had to stick it, and that was the kill. That was got at the very end by Cobeford. So comes up with that clutch despite all players going down. But I mean, if you're TUNA, I mean, it came down to the wire at the very end, and that was another eco round.
It's the eco rounds that gets you, man. 100 Dweebs almost winning that one. If they could have got that one and got a rifle out of it, it would have been amazing. But guess what? Tuna wins it regardless. But I mean, 100 Dweebs, they got enough cash to do a forced buy here. They are going to do just that. And Tuna, I think they know they're a little bit lucky at the end of the day. Going to be up 5-2, though. Never lucky to be up in a game. Always pure skill. They're going to send a couple through mid and a couple towards that B side, which they're going to be walking right into a deadly KJ as per usual.
Yep, we're going to see. I mean, Killjoy, that's going to be the dart out to spot the player there. Back yellow will be tenacious, getting pinged off. Turret contact will go through as well. And we're going to see where they end up going. The alarm bot, they're going to trigger all of these here. And he's going to spot at least one and is not able to pick up anything off of it. That's going to be the first kill going the way of Kobafer. And this is going to be the rush, but Thief will be here to deny that bomb plant as well, it looks like, because of that molly that just went down. So the Sage cannot safely plant yet. I mean, poor Hotbox God, all he does is ever plant is just plant the bomb, as he's going to walk right into... I don't know if that was lag. I want to say that was lag.
It has to be, right? Oh, look at the kills coming down.
Yeah, his entire team is just going down.
Standing.
Well, now he's in a 1v4. I mean, the A site is completely open. He obviously does not know that. We know that. We're cheating. We have X-ray and everything and a mini-map. But he does not. He's in a 1v4. He's got a free bomb plant here. So if he gets this one down A, maybe he's got a chance to get a couple picks at least. He's got his wall to work with as well. But 100 Dweebs, they're going to know something is off here very shortly. They might send someone over just to check. Looks like that's exactly what they're going to do. They're going to send Corpse and Co on over there to investigate. They send the investigators over, but now they're going to know the bomb is down and it is on.
First point of contact is going to get spotted. That's going to be the first player going through. Jeffios is going to end up going down actually off the first contact. They're going to try spamming through the wall here. Peak will come through. That's going to be a second, but only 5 bullets in the mag. It won't matter. Hotbox God goes down. Finds 2 though on the way out with him. So still makes it expensive. But at the end of the day, it will be 100 Dweebs walking away with the round. It's going to be 5-3.
Hey, man, I never doubted the Battle Sage for a second, but Sally doesn't get it done. That's going to be a nice little win there if you are 100 Dweebs. It's going to help you out a lot when it comes to the eco department. Can't afford to be losing rounds. So winning is always big. The Tuna now, looking like they're probably going to try to switch up what they do offensively here.
We're going to see, I mean, maybe a little more spread out, maybe a little more default, I don't know. Maybe wait to see if 100 Dweebs will come to them. But for now, Tuna, I mean, so far it's been working. I mean, you're up 5-3, you're doing okay, so it's not like things are going wrong right now. They're going to send that Yoru decoy right down the middle, and they might be making their way here up towards 2, but hello, it's going to be Mustard Corpse with a judge and a set of nades is going to do significant damage to 1, but it's not going to be enough. And that is basically just going to be open season on B as of right now. But no, that's going to be Wahoo in the back. Finds 1. Down goes another, though, as Jeffios gets caught out. And players all over the map, because Thief is going to find one there on towards B.
I mean, out of Jeff there, that was a massive trade, but Thief getting a big kill over towards B. It's going to be a 3v3 now. Tuna currently up 5-3. Tuna getting a bomb down as well. Thief going to be this back yellow, waiting for the team to push on over, but already going to be getting chowed out here. 100 Dweebs needs to get here quickly, but Tuna knows they need to get this player pushed out and dead. It is going to be a 4v3. Make it a 4v2! But, sorry, a 3v2! As 100 Dweebs going to pick up some massive kills on Thief.
1 enemy remaining.
It's only going to be 1 left. It will be the Sage in the back, it looks like. Hotbox God, everything, a stinger and a dream as of right now in a 1v3. Is going to go for the player that tapped the bomb, but the stinger at range is not the most ideal weapon that you could have. Is going to get some shit damage there onto the player that was defusing. Is going to find 1, going to find 2! There's no way! Thief is going to be the last one alive, and Hotbox somehow gets that clutch. I do not understand whatsoever. I like how the self-kill counts as 4, but with the stinger at range, finds all 3 kills.
Hey, that's Hotbox God. That's our Battle Sage right there. You can tell he's hyped. That man is an absolute beast for that. He hit the res mid-round to give the team the numbers advantage. They end up going and dying. Hotbox God says, you know what? Fine, I'll do it myself. Holds them off on his own. If you're 100 Dweebs, that is a round you would like to have back. But if you are Tuna, you are about as happy gets. A little too happy in the spawn there.
Well, that is going to be, I mean, quite a bit done there. That's going to be a dagger round too, because that was one that 100 Dweebs probably thought they had in the bank. But Wahoo was going to knock the head off of Toodles. Captain down, but they were able to trade back. But Mustard Corps finds one with the classic as well. So again, like, this is another just hello eco round. Actually better than our gun rounds for some odd reason, and it's happening consistently. Like, for the rest of the game, 100 Dweebs just buy like half buys. Who needs rifles?
Yeah. If you're 100 Dweebs, you just run classics all game, you'll probably end up winning this one. It just seems to be their strong point is the pistols, but TUNA still trying to slowly get this one towards A. It seems to be the target they want. If you're 100 Dweebs, just take things nice and slow. You're not the one who has to plant the bomb. See Thief holding down that mid lane, has ult to work with if needed. We've got the KJ ult as well in case we have an emergency retake. That is definitely, you know, necessary there. But the first kill going to be coming in. That is going to be in favor of TUNA. Going to make things a 3v3. This is a chance to get onto the bomb site. They still have a couple players here, but they're going to take down another one. Now going to be a 2v3. See Thief pick up one, looking for a second one. Still alive somehow. Got some team help as well. Big kill with the Molly. Now going to only be one player left. It's going to be the Yoru versus the World.
One enemy remaining.
I don't know how that one works. I think that was the wrong player, honestly, at the end of the day. But it's going to be... I don't think they were shooting. Cyrax was shooting.
No, he
at that
definitely
player.
shot to the left.
But it was convenient.
Anyone
There's the
else can take
1v2
a
clutch
shot?
for Mavis Cyrax. As, I mean, it was looking very dicey for sure in that round. And, I mean, again, it was a half-buy round. They're somehow always just working out at the end of the day and don't really know how that works.
Tactical timeout. We see
finally
Jake
someone's
talk about
using a
tactical
timeout.
timeouts all the time, right? Each team gets a tactical timeout per half, right?
Yes.
Or, yeah.
It is per half, yes.
And we really never see tactical timeouts ever happen. We saw Jake last week complaining about it like every single game, every single half, saying this would be a great time to use a tactical timeout. But this time around, we are going to see 100 Dweebs. They're going to say, you know what? We want the tactical timeout. We need to take a look at this thing. We need to talk about what is going down on the map, what we are doing wrong. Maybe make a decision here. They got 30 more seconds of that tactical timeout. Maybe they even are spending that time to do what we saw in the primer, to go on over to Twitch to look at a nasty clip that happened a minute and a half ago. Very possible.
Honestly, watching that VOD over was great. For those who don't know, there was an ace in the very first round of ValoRec that was on stream during the broadcast, and there was immediately a tech pause. And then the team that, or one of the teams was like, wait, let the tech pause keep going. We want to watch this round on broadcast. And they waited to see the reaction and everything before the round resumed. So, you know, the focus was definitely there. Maybe, perhaps. In the meantime, we got 4 ultimates on the line for 100 Dweebs here.
Which is what we love to
I'd
see,
want to
right?
watch that back to you. It was a pretty great round.
No, that was amazing. That was the best first round of any league that the rec league is in has ever had, for sure.
This is going to be interesting here, because Avis Cyrax has the bomb. So going all
this
the way
could
in the
get
middle of everybody, it looks like, is going to have it run out at a really awkward moment here, I think. As they're going to hear this. And, yeah, okay, it's going to pick up that one, but it's going to go down, and that is the spike all the way in the back. I don't know if they just weren't aware that the Yoru had the spike when he went off on the ultimate, but now you got to get that one back, team.
Yeah, it's definitely not an ideal spot for it to be. It's going to be top cat. And 100 Dweebs on the defense, kind of low-key easier. Thief's going to pop that ult, knowing very well we got to just camp this bomb out. Treat it like it is an egg. LVV, though, eating through the TUNA team. He's going to be up around the flank as well. Thief going to take some shots. Thief, though, in quite the spot now. Hard to spot her out here. The TUNA player is trying to collapse on this bomb. And we're going to see a Viper ult into a Viper ult once again.
Both players are going to come through. They're going to spot, and that is going to be one
30 seconds
ultimate
left.
gone. Down and out it goes. It's going to just leave the battle stage here. He's going to find Hotbox. I don't know how Hotbox found that. And they're going to find Thief in the smoke as well. It's a team ace. It's going to be another round win for TUNA. So despite the really awkward position there, they're still able to come out on top.
I mean, shout out Battle Sage for when all else fails, you have Hotbox God on Sage. That's all that matters, right? He's going to hit the nastiest heal you've ever seen in your entire life and then immediately 3-tap your team.
I mean, definitely not wrong right now, for sure.
I mean, The guy is a walking triple kill whenever needed, but his team going to be up 8-3 on the offensive side. On the last round, they've got a couple ults to work with. Going to have the Jet and the Sova ult. If you look at the other side here, 100 Dweebs, you've got KJ, Sova, and you have the Raze ult. All very useful. I would imagine the KJ ult going to come in over towards B for the retake here. First kill going to come in favor of TUNA. Oh, nice little trade immediately on the map, though. They're going to pick up 2 for 100 Dweebs, give them the numbers advantage.
Yep, we're going to see. It's going to be, I mean, this is another half-buy round area. Okay, no, not really half-buy. I was going to say there was a couple, what looked like stingers. I'm pretty sure it was bulldogs instead. In the last round, they're going to pull it out. It's going to be, once again, Hotbox and Toodles. Toodles will pick Thief, though. That's going to be a 2v3, evening up the odds a little more. And it's going to be a little more spread here. That Recon Bolt, not going to spot much, but they will know a player is nearby. I'm going to wall that off, it looks like, and they're going to just make their way here over towards A, where the Killjoy is waiting.
Yeah, Killjoy waiting indeed with the Bulldog. Going to get taken down by Hotbox God, though. Ult going to be coming in from Jeffios. He wants to see if he can spot anything with that. So far, not catching anything off guard. He's got one shot left. Looks like he's going to decide not to use it. 100 Dweebs trying to get this retake done. They don't have any ult for it. But look at Toodles in the middle of the map. Not quite have enough bullets there, but he's going to end up backing off. Now going to be a 2v1. Hotbox God and Toodles versus Jeffios.
Yep, we're going to see this is going to be Jeffios coming in, has another shock dart to play with, but nope, doesn't help when you walk right back out into Hotbox God, who's going to win that, and that is going to be a 9-3 half coming out of TUNA here on 100 Dweebs map pick.
I mean, 100 Dweebs right now. I mean, they win the eco rounds.
Yeah.
Other than that,
round, right?
yeah, technically, right? So they're probably going to win this pistol round, and then they're going to win the second round. And then that'll be probably about it until they have to do another eco round. If the math continues to be the way it has been. But in fairness, 100 Dweebs, they're going to pull something out here. They know how to use tactical pauses, so I wouldn't be surprised if they use one in this half. But TUNA, going to be on the defensive side. You've got a lot to work with here. Would be very interesting indeed. You are going to have the Yoru Jet combo, though.
That's going to be, well, I mean, doesn't actually get the drone, and it looks like the tag did end up missing as well, so Gopher's going to have a little bit of space to work with here. Walking around the corner, though, is going to spot several players here. Is going to have to dash out, but the team is there in response. The attackers are going to swing out. This is going to be the side of 100 Dweebs looking towards this bomb site. They're going to get a ping. They're going to get 2 pings off of it, actually.
Yeah, they are going to know quite a bit of info at the moment. 100 Dweebs trying to get this one pushed in. They know they got to get that bomb down, but the random damage keeps coming in from TUNA. TUNA on this defensive side. There we go. The first kill going to be coming in from Tenacious D. Going to be a trade on the map in favor of TUNA there. A lot of people are very damaged on the map. This bomb rotating itself over towards A very quickly. It grew legs and started sprinting. Should get planted pretty much for free. They are checking their corners just to make sure, but there's one player over here. And that is going to be Sova here. I don't know he's going to be here. They are going to know now. The shot's coming back and forth.
30 seconds left.
That kill should come in. There we go. So the side of TUNA here going to get that bomb down.
Sorry. We're going to get down post-plant situation now. In a 4v3. I mean, like we said, 100 Dweebs does really well in the ecos. This is definitely an eco, but Thief is going to get caught. Thief is going to go down here. And the rest of the team is in a really awkward, but look where Tenacious is. No HP. All the way back in mid, might get a really nice backstab here, potentially.
One enemy remaining.
Except it all comes down to Tenacious now.
Yeah, Tenacious gonna have to get it done, but guess what? Hotbox God picks up 3 on the round, including the last kill. That's gonna be a big round for TUNA as they win 10-3. It looks like the eco round not in favor of 100 Dweebs this time, but now we've got a true eco round ahead of us here, right? Gonna be full launching the pistols up against TUNA's SMGs. So, I mean, TUNA might opt not to. No, they're definitely going with SMGs here. But they do have a Marshall out as well. But now 100 Dweebs not going to have much money to work with. They are going to have Tenacious picking up that Sheriff. I say picking up, buying a Sheriff, right? Just wanted to get a play with that.
Time to jump.
See where this one ends up going at the moment. I was going to see LVV going forwards. And there you go. I mean, there's the first one. It's going to be on towards the jet. And I mean, despite the utility coming out, there's going to be 2 players entrenched over here on the B site with the rest of the players closing in. This is going to be a really awkward position. 100 Dweebs likes to go for these light rotates around the map, but I mean, look at the position right now of both the Sage and Sova. They're pushed up so far here, and LVV is going to be in the tube, is going to pop out and just say hello. That is a nice one tap. Finds a second.
Spike down mid.
I mean, shout out LVV with the nice little Viper aggression here. 100 Dweebs, 1 player left. That's Tenacious in a 1v4. Trying to get the first pick. He's going to get a head tap there. Get the kill as well. Still have to kill 3 more. And they're pretty spread out. Got 1 towards your back spawn, 1 going to be right underneath you, and 1 over towards B. Just going to be slowly playing for this. And the bomb is stuck mid-map between 2 people.
Definitely not a great position at all. And we're going to see, as I mean,
30
Tenacious is
seconds
going to go
left.
all the way around the back with that ghost. Position, either player probably not really known. I mean, maybe might be able to catch on towards Koba for there in mid. But, I mean, chances are not really likely. He's going to start stomping around, making some noise. They know exactly where Tenacious is. And is going to get sent flying off the map from the home run finisher. Off he goes. 11-3 now.
A little bit different than our map one. Not quite as back and forth, but the tactical timeout coming in from 100 Dweebs. They want to talk about their strategy real quick here going into this next round. They know it's very important. It's round 15, going to be a big one. If TUNA gets themselves to 12, I mean, you're on match point. I mean, well, game point, that is. It is going to be very brutal indeed. But 100 Dweebs, you can definitely pull this one off, right? We've seen them do some very crazy things so far on that map one and a couple times here on this map. But the side of TUNA, I mean, you got guys just popping off. Hotbox God, 18 kills, 8 deaths.
I mean, the battle stage
Is real.
Definitely arrived on multiple fronts in this one.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. And Hotbox God said, who needs to be a duelist when you can play Sage? I can slow people, I can wall them off, and I can heal my teammates. Plenty of aggressive abilities if you ask me. That timeout is going to be ending, which will help us get this round going. Both these teams ready to go. Hopefully 100 Dweebs has a pretty good idea of what they want to do now.
Yep, well, it looks like it will be an attacking setup heading towards A out of the rip. Killjoy's going to throw down the utility, prevent the flank, but look at this 5-stack coming in from the side of 100 Dweebs. Oh, this is ridiculous. They're just going to run it straight down here.
Oh my, and it goes in favor of 100 Dweebs. I mean, very much so.
Straight run it down.
I mean, I'll tell you what,
blender.
that might be the best use of a timeout I've ever seen. They must have DM'd each other on Discord and said, hey, everyone rush A. It worked out for sure.
Was the command, and rush A they did. As they go rolling right through. I think they got 1 kill out of that. I mean, to be fair, it was like a potential, like, if 100 Dweebs wasn't full stacked up there, it probably would have worked out decently because you're going, they're going to go slow after coming out of that timeout. We're going to rush in and disrupt everything right out of the gate. Surprise, and then like, oh wait, there's 5 of them here. And that's 5 rifles. And that's no bueno. No, that's
definitely
unfortunately for them. Very no bueno indeed. And Cover is actually able to trade 1 for 1 before going down here. That's going to be the spike as well. And we're going to see where these players are headed for the time being as something on the mini-map is freaking out.
Yeah, definitely a weird line of sight there from spawn, eh?
Yeah, no, that's a line of sight. I don't think that's an intended line of sight.
That's weird. But we are going to see this little 4v4 going down right now over towards that B site. Plenty of players from each team going to be here. One going to be around the flank. That is Hotbox God of TUNA going through the back spawn. They are definitely going to be waiting for him to make a decision here if you are TUNA. He's going to be on that full flank very shortly. 100 Dweebs. It looks like they got some players ready to go and watch, and that including the KJ abilities.
Well, there's going to be the defuse coming in. We're going to see where the utility is. They're just going to spam right through. They're going to get 2 off of it as well. Hotbox God goes down as well. You can see LVV finds one on the back. Looking for the second here towards yellow. He's going to find, but so little HP and so little utility left, as well as the time. There goes the Rays go flying by and picks up a third kill on the drive-by shooting, basically, by Mustard Corpse.
Mustard Corpse had a pretty good idea of where the last player was going to be at. Decided he was going to fly on in, and so far, these 2 rounds coming out of the time out there have been absolutely phenomenal for 100 Dweebs. You needed to get some rounds on the board. You end up winning 2 in a row. Going to help you out big with that eco, but also, I mean, you're going to have an ult to work with now on Mustard Corpse. That's going to be that Raze ult, which can be pretty useful here. Looking like the A push going to be coming in. TUNA, you got a couple players over there, but not quite the 5 stack like we saw last time.
Yep, we're going to see players moving forward. As we're going to see Tenacious just going to drop that alarm bot. They're going to move back. We're going to see the battle stage once again pretty moved up with this Stinger. Thinking about the wall. Might just end up going around this corner. And oh, surprise.
Okay.
I was about to be criminal.
Get traded.
I thought he was about to get out of there. And I was like, there's absolutely no way he should have got out of that. But no, does end up getting traded 1 for 1. And this is now going to be the side of 100 Dweebs backing up. But you're going to have, it's going to be Toodles jump peeking in mid with that Marshall. And this is going to spot these players. They should be aware that this rotation is happening. And they're just going to go.
Revealing area.
They're going to hit this full roto right off the bat. They've got 1 player staying towards A. Just to make sure they get that one pushed through. Make sure there's no rotate back. But 100 Dweebs is committing to this B push. Looks like they want to try to get this bomb down fairly quickly. But Toodles doesn't exactly have the best gun for this situation at the moment. Now he does. Now he's in a situation, if you go to plant that bomb, you are going to get blasted into the past. Steve goes up to plant that bomb. Toodles says, how you doing? Keep it moving. That bomb is going to be on the ground now. Not going to get planted. The side of 100 Dweebs has to make a decision now. The flank.
Yeah, they're expecting something here from the back. You're going to see Kowifer picks up 1, does have a Phantom in hand. Jeffios, I believe, yeah, that was picked up on the flank. Jeffios should be aware that this player's back here. He's going to spot him. There you go. That's a big takedown there from Kowifer. They're going to have to try to get this plant down, though. And they're going to find another. They're going to just walk up for this. Oh, he's going to absolutely dome him. There's no time.
Thrifty.
And that is going to close it out. It just came down to the clock at the very end, and that's going to send TUNA to match point.
Yeah, match point indeed. I mean, 12-5. What a round out of TUNA right there. They play the timing at the very end absolutely perfectly. They take a look at the clock. They know how long it takes to plant that bomb. They know if they get that pick, it is over, and they end up getting it. The side of 100 Dweebs now. You got to win plenty of rounds in a row here to get this one back. It is definitely not going to be a fun situation, but they're going to try their best one round at a time, right?
Yep, definitely, for sure here as they're going to go forward.
Get out of my way.
We're going to see where they end up going here. It's going to be towards A. You're going to see a couple players set up, but yeah, the ultimates are going to be out here, it looks like, as they're going to go charging forward for the time being.
Wahoo gonna use that ult. Launches a couple knives, doesn't get anything. Gets a Vandal out of the jab, though, from a teammate there. Oh, the Raze ult gonna be coming in. Does not. Okay, does end up not picking up anything, but that is gonna be the Stovall getting a kill right there for the side of TUNA. Retake slowly coming in, but Mustard, I mean, he's got a Marshall.
We're going to see Wahoo's going to have that Vandal here. There's going to be 3 players pushed up. I mean, does have that ult in the back pocket. There's going to be the Killjoy ultimate there. And that ping is going to notify a lot of people where they are. There's only going to be 1 left. It's going to run out of ammo. It's all going to be on LVV here. Trying to go for this, but no, it'll be an attacker victory. Tenacious will get it with that Killjoy ultimate. Not even needed on the round, and they're going to pick up a 6th round. They're going to stay alive.
You are going to invest 2 ults into that round, though. You are going to lose the Raze and the KJ ult, but hey, at this point in time, we're just trying to win rounds. Whatever we can do to get that done. But it looks like they've got quite the eco advantage at the moment, because it looks like the side of TUNA is buying SMGs and sticking with pistols as well. So if you're the side of 100 Dweebs, this is going to be a big round to make sure you get this one on the board. Keep chaining that eco in favor of yourself here. They're going to get this push over towards B probably fairly quickly with the weapons they have. It looks like they all got rifles. At first, I thought someone was going to have a Bucky there. But the op kill going to come in for Mustard. Jeffios, ooh, should be able to spot that. So he saw the top of his head, but I don't know if he called him out.
Right here.
It is going to be Toodles, not the guy you want to see. He is going to have a Bucky. The first one around this corner is going to get absolutely blasted. Jeff Yost. He's going to jump up top. Who's going to pick up that kill? Mustard with another one in the middle of the map. Only 2 players left for Tuna. All 5 for 100 Dweebs. This bomb should get planted, no problem.
Yep, we're going to see LVV's going to, I mean, it's just classics and a ghost here right now. These players are not going to be long for the world. LVV with a classic and a dream. Sort of worked in the last round, but it's not going to work out this time. It's going to be 12-7 now. 100 Dweebs is beginning to close the gap. That's going to be 2 in a row. I mean, it's just run 1 round at a time that is needed. But so far, it's working out okay. But here we go. This will be the real test. It's going to be the rifles back in for Tuna. But we're going to see Mustard Corps. This is the first op we've seen today.
Yeah, first op we've seen today. And so far, it's been very successful, picking up a couple kills. But Tuna, they take their time out. Have to make sure they talk about what the game plan is here. But if you're 100 Dweebs, it looks like they were going to take this op, maybe make their way over towards the A site where they can get some good top end cover. But things are looking pretty good now if you're 100 Dweebs, like you've got a shot, right? Still match point if you're the side of Tuna. You know you only need to win 1. You've got the Sage ult to work with, so maybe bring a teammate back mid-round if needed. Maybe you can make a play on someone who gets picked off early. But 100 Dweebs, you got a lot of util to work with here, right? I mean, plenty, that is for sure. But both these teams ready to go for this next round.
Still plenty to work with. I mean, it's going to be the rifles. I mean, again, 100 Dweebs working great with the half buys, but this is a moment where you really need to just take the rifles and you need to go with it. It's going to be all Vandals as well. 9 Vandals and 1 op is going to be the weaponry as we're going to load back in. Timeout is over. Op is out. And we're going to see where they decide to take this one and where the defense is going to set up. It's going to be, you know, the typical Battle Sage over here towards A with the A with the Sova. And has the revive online as well, but not a whole lot to work with it, it looks like. That's going to be, well, Dart is going to be broken, and we're going to see if the op's going to find anything. The wall will go up, and nothing will be spotted here off the rip.
Yeah, nothing quite yet getting spotted, but they're going to keep taking a look for it. Tuna all rotating back to A from the back spawn, making sure they get this one stacked up. See the util coming in from 100 Dweebs. They're trying to push onto the side as well. The first op kill going to come through, but Hotbox gets a kill of his own before getting himself backed out. But he's going to end up going down. Now going to be the numbers advantage for 100 Dweebs. The bomb is getting planted. We see Tuna trying to get aggressive, get this one pushed in. Bomb planter gets it down. Is going to get taken. Oh no, Thief ends up getting a kill. Gets the bomb down and gets a kill. Tenacious as well. 1 player left for Tuna, goes down, and that is going to be round 8 for 100 Dweebs.
I mean, they are bringing this one back slowly and steadily. I think there was an opportunity for Tuna to try and get the player that was planting. They just didn't go around the corner in time in order to get that player. They end up dropping it, and they're going to end up losing the round in the process. So a lot of action going the way of 100 Dweebs. They're also building up quite the bank right now, able to restock any player that's going down. On the other side, that is a shorty and 4 SMGs, so around that team is looking to probably just kind of toss away. I don't think they're expecting to win the map off here. The problem is that they are shedding rounds quickly, and they're beginning to run out of rounds to really kind of give up.
Definitely at the point where you can't give any up. They try to get a mid push going, but guess what? Mustard Corpse has an op. That's not going to work out. You see them immediately scouring back to spawn. They know that's not going to work out. But the 100 Dweebs slowly pushing their way into B. They know how. I think they've finally learned how these eco rounds work. They're checking every single corner, every long angle, literally everything 10 times. It feels like, just to double check there's no one in a corner. They're finally going to get themselves pushed up, and that means one thing and one thing only. The op is also going to be pushed up. The bomb is going to go down completely uncontested. Now Tuna has to play a 4v5 retake with basically no weaponry.
Bomb buddy out.
Yep, really not your ideal situation here, as the players are going to come through. You're going to have a cult ultimate. It's not going to be spending any of those. That is actually going to be an ultimate from the Viper. Is going to get tossed out. You see Toodles did end up tapping that bomb and ended up having to back out immediately here. They're actually going to send another ultimate through. They're actually going to pick one there right on the bomb. There's a Killjoy. And nope, there's going to be 2 players. The double mollies are going to come flying through. It's just going to be looking to do some damage. There's going to be LVV in the back. There's going to spot 1, gets traded out. That's going to be 2 dead. Attackers are going to take it with an interesting. There were a couple ultimates thrown out there, interestingly enough, especially from Tuna, and around that, honestly, I don't think they had a huge chance of winning.
It
But
seems like they were
invested anyway.
Yeah, they were trying to invest what they could to try to win that round, but 100 Dweebs practically had it won by the time the bomb was planted for free. But Tuna, they tried their best to get that one done. They do use a couple ults and kind of just try to run that one in. But 100 Dweebs is going to end up winning it. That's going to be their 4th round in a row. We're down 5-12 now, going to be 9-12. Good chance to bring this one back. They've got, once again, the A stack going. Remember, they do have the op on Corpse to use. Tuna are going to be kind of ready for this, though. We've got a couple players on A site. Got 3 over there to counter the 5, but the first pick going to come in from Wahoo. You're going to see all of Tuna rotating over to help out. They got to get there fairly quickly because we know 100 Dweebs can be very aggressive. Some gunfights still going down. Looks like 100 Dweebs trying to push this one on in.
You're going to see the charge forward. It's going to be the Viper in the hands of LVV.
Oh,
Trying to just stay here around 410. It looks like they're going to be retreating, though, so there's a big commitment of players here. They got their 1 pick, and they said, see ya. Off to the next site we go to make our routine visit as they head here over towards B. And it's all now going to be on Toodles, the captain, to try and do something about this.
If he can get a couple of kills here, this can be pretty big. He's going to hear them all out. He's going to get the first one. He's going to have a couple more players to deal with. Dart is going to ping him a couple times there. He's going to get shot through that back yellow. First one peeks. That's going to be Thief gets the kill. This bomb should be able to get planted, but Tuna is going to be here in force. All 3 players alive are here. Make it only 2 alive, but that's going to be a nice trade for LVV. So Corpse from mid with that op. Oh, they line up. That could not be good. But LVV now in a 1v2. Some big kills back and forth. Got a player planting, one behind you. The op's going to get the kill. That's going to be the 5th round in a row as 100 Dweebs makes it to 10.
If we're going to see, I mean, they're closing the gap. If you're a Tuna, you're losing. That's 5 in a row, actually, from the side of 100 Dweebs. As those players are just rolling right through for the time being. It is a little bit rough if you are 100 Dweebs. Or excuse me, Tuna right now. You only have 2 more rounds there. Looks like they're going to do a half buy into this round, and then they're just going to try to save and go into the final round of the map with the rifles that they have. But yeah, this has not been looking good for them, and they haven't really had anything going since, I mean, basically the pistol.
Yeah, I mean, definitely been a long while, but 100 Dweebs. At some point, the pressure is going to keep building, right? You got to win every single round. You really can't afford to lose any. Obviously, once you get it close enough to where you can't win by 2, but you're not there yet. Tuna, they're stacking this B point right on back. All 5 players from both teams are in this area. We're going to see the bomb start to get planted. Players going to get picked, but there is going to be a trade immediately back. Oh, a couple kills back and forth right now in favor of Tuna.
It's going to be a 2v2 at the very end. They're going to throw the Viper ultimate down, I believe, or it looks like it was, they were thinking about it at least. Mustard Corpse with that op, looking to find just one of these players maybe out of position. This flash will come through. Meanwhile, Tenacious going all the way around here towards A with that bomb, but it looks like the players from TUNA are wising up to it, and they are also kind of standing between the 2 sites. So Tenacious is going to be all on his own over here.
30 seconds left.
Trying to get that down.
Yeah, LVV coming up around that top cat. Tenacious gets that down, has the ult to work with as well. Looks like, looking like he wants to use it. And he is going to end up popping it, so that's going to help him get his teammate back over here. So Tuna going to have to deal with this. Looks like they're opting to just get more aggressive. The ult's going to be coming in from 100 Dweebs. So
one player got detained, so it's all going to be on LVV basically here, trying to get back into that Viper's ultimate. They're going to let it drop, but they're going to try to peek. You're going to have to do something about this. You know, there's one on the left side. Goes in with the shots. There's one. There's just one left. It's going to be Killjoy versus the Yoru, and I don't think, nope, not going to get the bomb in time. So the eco works, actually. You did take out everybody, but the problem is, I mean, look at the money left. You did economic damage. What economic damage? It's the last round. And they have like 3-4 players maxed out. So at the end of the day, they don't care. They're going to full buy everything that they want. It's going to be full rifles. And here we go. This is the map on the line.
Yeah, map on the line. Both teams have 2 ults to work with. The side of TUNA going to have the Sage and the Sova. But if you look at 100 Dweebs, they have the Jet and the Sova. So plenty of things to work with here for both teams. Obviously, if you're TUNA, I feel like you got a slight advantage by having the Sage and the Sova. But the push looking like it's going back towards A. We're gonna see Hotbox Scott. He's getting the first one, and he's gonna get taken down as well. So that's 1 ult off the board for TUNA, and also arguably one of your best players. Jeffios, he's trying to get any info he can.
Right here.
Yeah, Battle Sage did end up going down. They're pinging this out to get ready for the ultimates that will come through, as you do have Kovafer is just so deep right now in mid. Waiting on this plant. There goes the ultimate. It's gonna miss though. It's gonna be shooting a little too high. Wasn't ready for this. And unfortunately, he's not gonna catch anything out with this. So that's gonna be the one ultimate that they had burned. And you're gonna have Ava Cyrax all the way out here on the site right now, trying to just catch something. That's gonna be a ping from the Sova dart.
Get out of my way!
And we're gonna see where the rest of the team is, but it's a 5v4 retake, and here they come.
Yeah, the push going to be coming in from TUNA. We see the counter ult coming in from 100 Dweebs. They know this round is very important. The side of TUNA trying to get this bomb defused, but the kill's going to be coming back and forth, mostly in favor of TUNA. Going to be a 3v3. Look at Toodles trying to push that one in. He's going to get taken down. The bomb starts to get defused. The kills come in from 100 Dweebs. They tie things up 12-12. And they send us into overtime. Being down 5-12, tie things up 12-12. I don't know, Shio. This 100 Dweeb squad, I mean, ride or die with these boys, I'll tell you what.
Yeah, well, there's your timeout that you do get in the OT. I mean, yeah, that if you're the side of TUNA right now, you are concerned, and I do not blame you in the slightest, because you just that was 7 straight rounds lost on defense. You are going to flip to attack for this opening round of the overtime, which might give you a little bit of a reset. Maybe this timeout will definitely kind of give you a reset, but right now it is just looking rough on all fronts right now.
It is looking rough indeed. I mean, 100 Dweebs, you got to think the momentum you've been carrying for the last 6 or 7 rounds or so is going to continue. Whereas if you're TUNA, that's what you're trying to break, right? You're trying to break that momentum that's been consistent over the last 7 rounds. You know you can't really afford to let that stay. And that's probably what they're talking about right now. What their strategy is going to be to try to get a nice round on the board. They know they got to start things out hot. They're going to have another 30 seconds or so to get this plan engaged on the map. Are we going A? Are we going B? To be determined. See 100 Dweebs getting a nice split set up for the defense. 3 towards B, 1 mid, 1 A.
What we're gonna see, I mean, it's gonna be relatively spread. There's gonna be 3 players actually dedicated over towards B from the side of 100 Dweebs. Not sure if this is just like a read that they're going into, but it does look like the players from TUNA are gravitating over here. We're gonna see how this raise is gonna open up. The nade's gonna fly out to open up. That'll force the players back here and just kind of create some space. Maybe toss out a little early in the round. The bomb is still positioned there over towards A. But I don't think, I mean, TUNA's got no information out of the gate. They have no idea that this stack is here.
I definitely do not know, indeed. 100 Dweebs holding for now. TUNA making a slight push over towards that A side. We see the players from Dweebs looking like they want to rotate out, actually. Mainly because of that jet pushing up through the mid container. TUNA's not going to know it yet, but this site will be free. A big distraction coming in from the side of TUNA over towards the B and mid part of the map. Should allow for this bomb to get planted, but guess what? TUNA and, okay, Dweebs is going to know immediately. They're going to make the call. Hey, the bomb is going down A site. 2 kills coming in as well. That's going to be a Thief with a double. So these players are going to be rotating to A with a significant numbers advantage.
Deploying drone.
There's going to be the drone going in. It's going to spot the Sova. They should know that's the bomb. There it goes. Tenacious is going to find that pick. And that is kind of unfortunate. That's going to be huge. This is the attack falling apart for the side of TUNA. It's a 1v5 from Captain Toodles. And probably not going to be long for this world. This wall is going to drop, going to go right through. Finds 1. Is not going to get the second, though. And that is going to be an 8th straight round out of 100 Dweebs.
Switching sides.
I mean, this 100 Dweebs team is pretty good.
Point.
I mean, they're pretty good. They went on a 6-round win streak over on Split to at the towards the beginning, but still they win Split 13-11, and now in overtime they started out down 5-12. Now 13-12. Their advantage. If they win this, they take it 14-12 on the map. Got to win by 2, and this would be absolutely insane if they did. But TUNA, they're ready to go. We know they can win rounds. They've won 12, obviously. They can win one here. The info going to be in for 100 Dweebs. They're going to get the first pick as well. TUNA going to have to do a 4v5 defense.
And poor Cobra for there. Turns around to break the dart and he gets absolutely domed in response. Gets ripped off the perch basically. Because this is going to be a little bit of an awkward situation now for the side of TUNA. Here comes the push in. The Molly's going to miss as LVV was trying to just back out. He's going to run out of bullets here as well. That's going to be 3 down. That's going to be all that's left. And at the end of the day, 100 Dweebs is going to come out on top, rattling off 9 straight rounds to take it in overtime 14-12.